Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the gallery. Well, it used to be the gallery, now it's my studio. This is refuse that I'm going to put color into. This was refuse I cut in half and made shovels out of. Shovels can also be bought at the dollar store with a bucket for $1 or whatever. They do break if you're not careful. I'm going to use one of these today. I just feel like it. I think it's the same actually, so it doesn't matter what I use. Anyway, I have a 12-inch by 16-inch canvas. I even have one of my little swipe cards made of foamy stuff, which I've been enjoying thoroughly. This was from a lesson recently, and this was the favorite of the day. That's a 10 by 10-inch canvas. That should be again in the next exhibition video, which you'll find every month's exhibition video on the end screens of any video in the last 20 seconds, and it will show you what am I looking for? It will show you what you need to see to find the prizes for the month's drawing for those who decide to help support the studio. So what I'm going to do, I think when I did this the last time, I might have used my, Anita's metallic, but I don't have any way to get any more, and I checked today and there wasn't any, so I was glad that I snagged those little bottles when I had the chance not that long ago in an online order. Which reminds me, I have an Amazon link. It's below the link tree. The link tree is right under the video, and it will share all my links with you, including the Amazon link, where if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, but eventually it helps me buy some art supplies. So I really appreciate that. And all the compliments and all the contributions. You guys have been treating me like gold for so long. So now I'm going to put some more white in there too. I'm going to puddle pour that sky, and I'm going to look. I'm not going to make it exactly like the other one. That was Floetrol. That's what happens when you don't shake. Ask me if I care. I'm sorry. It may or may not have been happy hour a short time ago. I just want to dump some paint. I want to have some fun. And I'm up for experimenting. This is the Anita's white metallic that I like. I have edge catchers. They're made of acetate. I see those things in there. I don't know where they came from though. Must have come right off the bottom of a bottle. Whatever that is. Let's see what happens when we spread these things around some. I am not certain that I like that neon pink, but I am willing to take advantage of the moment and do some other stuff. Because I can. The name of my first book, which incidentally is on the Amazon link, next to my second book called Unlimited Possibilities. Now what do I not have in there? I don't know, everything seems to be in there. I'm not so sure I should have added that orange in there, to be honest with you. But it's going to be fun to find out anyway. So let's just move this paint around, flow some paint. And that orange is kind of buried, but I can always take a straw. I don't really want to take a spatula to this, which is something I do often indulge in. I can also take, I'm going to do something a little different than usual. I'm going to take this paint and let it go back over there. I want to tip it down again, but I think I'm just going to keep taking the paint off the edge catcher. And this time, if I'm lucky, I'll just put it on the top. Because I can, because I've always wanted to try exactly that. And that makes a couple of different zones. That could have just been a bubble. I should, once in a while, just hit this stuff with a torch. Get rid of the bubbles. So let's see, what do I want and where do I want it? I've got this nice blue, but it's not open. I opened a few bottles. I didn't open everything. Here, you know what? I really like this color. And not only do I like it, I'm going to use a little bit more of my very now precious Anita's. And wherever the paint is heavy, let's just flow that right off. And move it around some. And then send it back again. I might have to do that again. I'm kind of liking this wild sky. And I do have enough Anitas to make some more up. If I need it, I'll do that. I want a little bit of purple, and unfortunately it's sealed since I unsealed it. Oh well, so let's grab something I can use. I'm going to throw, if I can find it and it's open, yes! The Prussian blue in there. I don't know where they're coming from. I haven't painted yet today. This is my first go round. It's been a busy day for lots of other reasons. So I'm just basically pouring paint wherever it'll go. And when I pour it off, it's kind of cool because then I can pour it back again. And let's see if it'll beat the rest of the paint over to that side. Yes, it will. And that's a very dramatic sky, and I like it. And when I make a puddle of paint on this side, then I can also move the canvas up, flow the paint down, and tip it back on again. I can also use my Oxo omelet turning spatula. Oh, that's awesome. Ha! I'm having a good time, I gotta say. A very good time. Here, I'll show that to you guys while I scrape off my edge catcher with my Oxo omelet turning spatula. And use my residuals right there on the edge. And when I puddle pour paint like this, my edges are actually covered as opposed to the other times when I'm always complaining about my edges showing up. But I'm not really minding using my fingers on the edge or anywhere. I can pick up anything. Got a little orange on a strange spot. But you know what? Skies are never predictable. I don't think they are anyway. I have now used two spatulas. I'm going to use the edge of this new swipe tool that I've got, which is nothing more than a little foamy thing from electronics or something. But I really like it because it has some heft. It's not like dragging a sheet of something. I kind of imagine it might be similar to using the silicone makeup sponges, which I've heard work really well, and I did put on my Amazon link, but I haven't used them yet. I'm planning on buying some. Matter of fact, I wish I had just done that when I used my Amazon link to order some more GAC 800. GAC 800 is really important if you guys are doing this and you don't want cracking in your paint. It's formulated to help avoid cracking in the paint. Boy, I'm not super sure about that neon pink. Maybe I'll just throw a little something else in there. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of having too much fun right now just playing with this. That's a sky. Alright, so what I'm going to do is let it all go down. That sky is a standalone sky, I gotta say. That's what I feel. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right up there. Because I can. Ha! Pardon me, I'm a little riotous right now. A little flagrantly. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, you know what we can do that? We can just make it toe the line, come right back into. Yeah, I'm not really surprised I did that, to tell you the truth. But I like the zigzaggy sky thing, and I might just take advantage of what that turns out to be like by tilting it up that way. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, come, come, come. That's just totally psychedelic. That's a wild sky. Skies do not ever get that wild. Okay, somewhere someone's telling me that's wrong. They've seen a wilder sky than that. That's okay, because this is just tremendous fun, very surreal, Nothing serious going on here. The dogs have just seen somebody walking their dogs, and now they need to tell me about it. They're dreaming of their own walk coming soonish. That's my bamboo skewer, which is just going to make a few of my marks a little more cohesive, in my opinion. May or may not be something that's advised, but I think what I want to do is blend a little bit of that magenta, and that neon pink is becoming more a part of things. I can definitely blend a whole lot of things if I want to, and I might want to give myself the opportunity to torch again. I was going to put a sunset sun, does that make sense, in this sky, but I'm not so sure anymore. So I'm going to configure some land right after I fill in that little hole. And drag that up, because I can. I don't need to remind you, right? That's the name of my book on the Amazon link. There, that's intense and fun. Somebody who buys this painting will never be bored with it. Take my word for that. Oh, I do sell my artwork. I should tell you guys that. And if you want to get in touch with me, the way to do so is to find under the link tree my email address. And I'll get back in touch with you. If you guys ever have questions for me, feel free to just ask them. I can answer them via email. I can answer them on the YouTube communication place, where everybody responds. I like that better like that down there. So I'm just going to keep moving that to the bottom, because I'm playing in the paint and having a really good time doing it. It looks like there's a rainstorm down below those clouds, sort of. Permission to play. Should be a little nervous about that orange, but I think a little bit will be okay. I could also, if I really hated the pink, I could drop some other colors in right on top of that. So let me stop playing in the paint. Put my OXO omelet turning spatula, is available on the Amazon link, underneath into the bucket of water, which I definitely recommend. You dump outside, but I recommend that you have it, and a wet rag in your studio. So let's go ahead and find my container that I put over there. There's my container. I'll show you guys again for a minute. There we go. So what did I want in here? I want some base color, and I was using my Anita's, but since I'm running low, I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking, that's some black enamel acrylic right there. And anything that's open right now is fair game. Can you be open? No. Fine, be that way. I know this is open because I just used it. I don't know how much of this I need, probably not that much. I should make sure I shake, or I use the things I know are shaken. I know this was open because I just used it on something else. Okay, well, I'm going to unscrew it and use it the way it is. There we go. Maybe it was a different color. I'm kind of seeing Floetrol in there. Oh well. Never mind. That is some Prussian blue. Hey, the gold is open. Yay. Gold makes nice cells. Gotta have some gold. And just because I'm feeling belligerent, whoop, really? What are you? Where did you come from? I'm going to use some of my favorite purple flash from Deco-Art. Color shift. And there's some regular metallic green. Looks like I got all my normal colors. Might be having to do a painting after dinner. Oh, and I left the darn dioxidine purple. Here, let's give it a little shake. I want some copper in there too. And I might indulge myself in some of this bronze that I have stashed. Where are you, bronze? Mostly because it looks open. Copper's just a little bit darker. All right. So let's put a little bit of black. Let's put a little bit more black. Grab my last, oh no, I got two more. My OXO omelet turning spatula. Just adding enough paint that's wet to help slide the paint that I'm adding. And as I pull the paint down, I have a bead of paint that I can then squish right up into my edge if I want that. And who knows what's going to happen with that. So if I don't really feel like filling that in, I can do that. I'm not going to worry about my edges. I know I always say that, and then I do stuff to cover them like that. But I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. I might still stick a little something in the sky. And I'm not thrilled with this white up here. Right now, I'm going to fix this right now. Gotta do it. It's just going to be a nice big cloud. Man, that was fun. Bring some of that right down over the edge. Throw that in the bucket. Okay, I've got 2 minutes left. I can do it. I told you most of the stuff I need to tell you too. Let me grab a skewer because I'm seeing something that I want to change. Sometimes lines just stick right out at me. And I'd rather see them before than after. So, okay, it's time to shovel some paint on. And I put my little container down. So this is a shovel. I can dribble it. I can put it down in stripes. I'm still getting some white in there, which is okay with me. If I put most of it on one side as opposed to all the way across, then when I tip, and I'm going to leave some of that in the dish, I'm also going to knock off the black that's on my spatula and grab my edge catcher. When that timer goes off, I'll be telling you, or I'll be out of time, so I won't be able to tell you what I should tell you, which is on the link tree you're going to find Facebook links. And bring all that over here and rock that and flow it back again. Usually I go all the way across, but right now I feel like experimenting. I'm going to move my edge catcher all the way up to only this. You know what? I want all that to go up there. Changed my mind. I rock my edge catcher so I can make all the paint that's rolling down there, cover my edge, and flow across when I scrape it off. Make some really interesting laying configurations. I'm even going to flow that up and over again. Oh, I got 1 minute left and you're going to be gone. Darn. Well, I'm going to keep working at it and maybe it'll maybe it'll happen after all. It'll be similar. I'm not going to do part 2. I could probably just smooth all of that right into position. And I could probably take a spatula and put all of my paint that I've got hanging around, even this edge catcher paint, right there. I've got some shadows. I can just use that black. Push it up right up into where I need the sky area that's showing a little canvas covered. Show it to you guys before I torch. Who knows, I could even decide to add trees to this or something later. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Oh, I see that thing. Bye for now. Priscilla out.